Gentlemen, welcome to the legacy home at the Beach Shack.
Bartending is nothing but entertaining the whole large community by itself. You are standing right in front of all 300 eyes will be just watching you.
That's how perfect we want that serve to be.
Bartending makes me untamable.
Fantastic. I've really enjoyed the comfort and the ease with which you work.
Great work in presenting, the whole presentation.
Evidently, I'm the only girl on the team. Not at all pressurizing at all.
Well, when I was young, I never thought that I would be a bartender. I would like this cocktail to travel around the world and, make the name of India.
I named my cocktail the Redemption, which means saving someone or yourself from violence.
व्यास आप समझ ही सकते हैं क्या व्यास मतलब पंडित. Hands were literally shaking, but at the same time I had it in my mind that you have to perform.
Day 2 of the Bacardi Music Series Legacy Competition. I'm Nikhil Chinappa, this is Dimi Lazinska, and competition is going to get a whole lot tougher, isn't it?
Yes, things are going to get tougher and they have to stay focused.
Let's bring in our contestants. अभी आप सब एक advantage competition में जाओ. Whoever wins this competition will get a significant advantage going forward.
There's no elimination. जान तब आ गया वापस. Okay. अभी बोलो क्या बोल रहा है? आपको बोलो सब कुछ करने के लिए ready है.
In front of you on that table are some extremely important and beautiful ingredients. You will use these ingredients to make a variation of a classic drink.
The Cuba Libre. The Cuba Libre has a long history. Its legacy dates back to the 1900s, so it's 115 years old. Let me show you how to make a perfect Cuba Libre. Put just a lot of ice in there. Then you get the gold rum and put a large measure. Get the lime and cut it. What I would recommend, do 2 little slices like this and squeeze it inside just like so. Then very gently you pour your cola. If you have stirrers, just get the stirrers. And very simply here, you have a Cuba Libre. And this is why, for 115 years. What paria? You will be split in 2 teams. You will have 30 minutes to choose your ingredient and create 1 or more twists.
It was challenging because we had to set up a whole bar which we had never been in before.
This is the iconic Mambos. There's a party going on. The people who enjoy your drinks the most will give you a token. And quite simply, the team at the end of the night with the most number of tokens will have won this advantage challenge.
Okay.
So quite simply, we're not going to complicate this. Why don't you just decide which teams you want to be in? Split yourselves up into 2 teams or 4 and 4. Go ahead. 1, 2, 3.
I took cinnamon tea. दूसरा रोशन ने बोला कि पैशन फ्रूट लेते हैं कुछ नया करते हैं उसके साथ तो we encouraged that idea. It was a great idea to use a fresh ingredient to it. तीसरा जो ingredient था वो था orange.
We use vanilla, star anise and toffee. Star anise to give the spiciness because we are using cola and sweet and spicy matches together and toffee also sweet.
As we walked in, it was packed. The bar was literally packed.
In the preparation time, we divided ourselves. I and Chong stuck to the basics, like I was squeezing the lime juice, he was cutting lime wedges for garnish, and Guru and Anu were in the kitchen preparing the syrup.
Even the time span that we got to do our misa, we had guests coming up to us and asking what our drinks were going to be, what we were going to be serving them.
People in Mambos were confused on the dance floor. They were looking at us, high energy bartenders, few of them are wearing white, few of them wearing black. What the hell is happening? Before Kushnaz get her sparks out, I had to do something and grab all the attention towards black team.
We saw Guru. Guru is doing an amazing flair. He just pulled up the crowd, you know, and we were like, whoa.
लड़कियां सारी पागल हो गई देख के कि ओ वाह वी वांट ड्रिंक
और हमें ये अंदर से फील हो रहा था. वी वर रियलाइजिंग दिस कि यस ब्लैक टीम इज स्ट्रॉन्ग. तो एट सम पॉइंट ऑफ मोमेंट वी थॉट वी माइट लूज इट.
As soon as Nikhil announced that the bar was open, we had like at least 20 to 30 guests onto the bar counter.
मैंने 10 ड्रिंक का प्रिपरेशन करके रखा हुआ था मेरी टीम के साथ. एंड वी वर लाइक चलो ठीक है 3 ये ड्रिंक निकाल देंगे, 3 ये करके निकालेंगे. लेकिन जब अचानक से क्राउड आया तो इतना दिमाग ही नहीं चला कि चलो 3 अलग अलग वेरिएशन बनाते. एक ही सबसे पहले वेरिएशन बना के वो आउट करी.
सो हम चारों दो शेकर लेके स्टार्टेड शेकिंग द ड्रिंक, पुटिंग द ड्रिंक एंड लाइक पुशिंग द ड्रिंक.
I was like in the air, you know. I started even shaking the drink on the bar counter, you know. Myself, I said, Roger, let's shake the drink on the bar counter, man. Let's go clear to ugly.
We killed it there, and the other team, they did not enjoy that task according to me, because they also were dancing and stuff, but I could see a lot of stress in their eyes.
I've never seen somebody who was more energetic than me. But after coming here, I said to myself that Kushnaz is a girl who is having so much of energy more than me.
We had a rapport with our guests. As soon as the drink was served, they tasted it. The feedback was asked instantly.
We have planned that Guru will go outside in the crowd with the drink and you know, make people try our drink and tell them why we are doing this, and you also have to vote for us.
The crowd was insane. Like they were on fire, and we were there to put more kerosene in the fire over there.
I wanna go with you to the end. I wanna know that you're here to the end, to the end, White team winner!
And I like the black one.
Till the sun burns out, until the wheels fall off.
I like the white one because it's the orange flavor and it's a very nice one. I'm going again to take it more.
Faces all that I see, girl, all the time. I swear your love is all that I need ever.
I wanna go with you to
At
the
the end, we felt no, we are not less than them. Drinks were amazing what we made. We kept options for the guests, which was not taken care by the black team for the guests.
When it was announced that the guests now had to approach a counter and vote in for us, we were nervous, but at the same time we were very confident because we got amazing feedbacks from our guests.
जिस तरह से हमने ड्रिंक निकाली थी लोगों को इतना पसंद आया था ड्रिंक, एंड दे वर लाइक आस्किंग फॉर 2-3 ड्रिंक्स इन वन टाइम. सो वी वर प्रीटी मच श्योर दैट वी विल विन.
With the energy that you guys had behind the bar was fantastic, and I really enjoyed watching you own that space.
You guys, you're smiling, you're dancing on the bar, you know, and all those. I was like, this is Coyote Ugly all over again. You know?
Jimmy, shall we unlock the box's secrets? So black team had these, and the white team had these. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, it sure does.
We were trying to count faster than them, standing there. कि उनके रिजल्ट का वेट नहीं करते, काउंट कर लेते हैं. तो we were like ऐसे करके हम लोग देख रहे थे, 1 2 3 4 कर रहे थे.
What's that?
That's 55.
That's 55?
Yeah.
55 for the white team. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50.
Yeah.
How many do I have?
बहुत डरे हुए थे हम लोग क्योंकि मुझे भी लग रहा था कि शायद उनका परफॉर्मेंस बिहाइंड द बार वाज वेरी गुड.
We were like, whoa, I mean, we were on top of the world.
मुझे 3 वोट ज़्यादा मिले थे और वो सिर्फ और सिर्फ इसलिए हुआ क्योंकि खुशनाज ने 3 सेल्फियाँ निकलवाई थी ऐसे ऐसे करके, तो उनको 3 वोटें ज़्यादा मिली.
White team, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The advantage is that you get a mentoring session with Divi.
Just telling myself, okay, you lost the advantage, and you could have got some valuable piece of advice from that guy who is a legend for us.
Thank you very much. Good night.
Coming up next is called an elimination challenge.
Is also a speed test.
We want to see how quickly you can make your legacy drink.
This challenge here is about speed. You started just a little bit slow.
We're going to take 4 names now in our bottom 4.
Morning when we went for the mentoring session, we were all really very excited and inclined towards it.
What did you guys take from last night?
Consistency was the most important thing. we had.
Even if we have a lot of crowd, we
Crowd,
need to maintain
yes.
the consistency.
Never neglect quality. That's what you guys do, see? And there's ways to do something fast.
But from the competition perspective, when we get time, say 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes, whatever, what is your opinion?
You see, you don't get more points for finishing quicker.
Yes.
If they say 8 minutes and you finish in 3, I think you're missing an opportunity. You know, you're being given a certain amount of time. Use it to the last second wisely. You have to find your own style to deliver yourself,
Yes, exactly.
you know? Okay, great guys, thank you.
Great, thank you so much, Demi.
Thank you very much.
We took his experience, his ideology, क्या होना चाहिए, कैसे होना चाहिए. It was a great session. वो बहुत ही मतलब repaying advantage था हमारे लिए.
We're in Goa, the land of sun, sand and surf, of beaches, beach bums and the Bacardi Music Series Legacy Competition. Let's call in our contestants. What's coming up next is called an elimination challenge.
So last night's challenge was a speed challenge. See? And we saw great many things that happened last night. Today's elimination challenge is also a speed test.
We want to see how quickly you can make your legacy drink.
वही चीज़ मेरे दिमाग में फ्लैश हुई कि सर ने बोला था पूरा टाइम यूटिलाइज करो, लेकिन यहाँ पे जब बोल रहे हैं टाइम स्पीड है, तो मैंने सोचा नहीं, यहाँ पे यूटिलाइजेशन नहीं होगा, यहाँ पे मैं सिर्फ अपनी ड्रिंक को बिना उसकी कंसिस्टेंसी ख़राब किए as much as I can do faster, I will do it.
If everyone is ready, the first person to demonstrate his need for speed is you, Chong.
मैं बहुत टेंस था उस टाइम पे क्योंकि it was a suspense. I didn't got a time to do prep and work towards it.
Chong, are you happy with the emission plan?
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, your time starts now.
Honorable judges, the name of my cocktail for Bacardi Music CD. I started making my drink, and at the same time, I wanted to tell them the story also. Sweet orange and pomelo.
Don't forget it's a speed challenge, Chong. You don't need to talk. You just need to get the drink up in time.
No, but even though it's a
Whatever makes you comfortable.
If
before I could start with my cocktail, I would like to sanitize my hand because I believe in hygiene and hygiene comes first. That is what I've learned from my experience. Let's start with the first ingredient, that is our fresh lime juice, 3/4 ounce.
I was spot on then. Started pouring the ingredients as fast as possible with a demonstration, a bit of demonstration. What am I pouring actually in my drink? At the same time, I was constantly up with my speed.
पहले 1 मिनट में फटाक से ये कर लूँगा, दूसरे मिनट में ये कर लूँगा और तीसरे मिनट तक मेरी ड्रिंक जजेस के सामने चली जानी चाहिए। मैक्स टू मैक्स 4 मिनट, उससे ज़्यादा नहीं होना चाहिए, ये मेरा प्लान था।
I understood that it is not really an inspiration story what they are looking for, but they are looking for the speed and the consistency of the drink.
Well, my cocktail is derived from an inspiration from the Prohibition era, the 1920s, or the jazz, also known as the 1920 or the jazz age. Smoking my rosemary.
No extra points for talking in this one.
Sweet and sour, some herb liqueur, some Scotch whiskey based honey liqueur.
Ready for some dance?
Be with a proper mindset. If you are about to execute something,
अभी तो भाषण देना है।
This challenge here is about speed. You started just a little bit slow.
We're going to take 4 names now in our bottom 4.
When I tasted my own drink, I was not happy with the taste of the flavors of the drink, and that time only I thought to myself that your consistency is gone for a toss.
Speed, speed, speed.
So I present you my drink.
What from our discussion did you incorporate here?
I mean, it helped a lot for me, the time management, as you said. You have to be with a proper mindset. If you're about to execute something,
अभी तो भाषण देना है। तो कह रहा है टाइम मैनेजमेंट और फिर भी हाथ पे सैनिटाइजर लगा रहा है। टाइम मैनेजमेंट जब आप कह रहे हो, सब कुछ टाइम मैनेजमेंट में आता है, including the hand sanitizer, including your mise en place, including your preparation.
The things which judges shared with me were really minor things which could make a big difference.
Is this the way you want the garnishing to look? It either falls off or it falls in. This is the problem. You've got to find out how to make the garnish work because you don't know whether it's going to fall in or fall out. What's it supposed to do? Because the drink is in your mind. What is the garnish supposed to do? You've got to make it do that. You can't leave it up to chance.
मेरा थोड़ा ड्रिंक लेट हो गया होगा, मैंने ज़्यादा टाइम ले लिया होगा because although it was a speed challenge, I squeezed freshly in front of the judges.
Navneet. You know, I think that everything you did, I think is great. You see, I think that, even though it's a speed test, you're extremely immaculate and clean.
मैं ये सोच रहा था कि अब मेरा आगे बढ़ना डिपेंड करता है फेलो कंटेस्टेंट के ऊपर।
I'm just wondering why I always get the boot. And he gets a really nice glass and I always get the boot.
I was having right hand on the control of my glass and the platter, and both on the left hand, it was easy to carry. As it came in, I just served it. That's a fact.
That makes sense.
So if he goes through, you're always going to get the boot.
I think I did pretty well. I still ended up delivering my drink in a very decent time span.
Are you happy with how everything came out?
I stumbled upon with my glass in the end. I should have read between the lines.
This challenge here is about speed.
Okay.
It's about speed. I think at the beginning, you forgot that just a little. You started just a little bit slow. Do you have an idea how much it took in time for you to make these drinks?
No, sir. I don't know because I think I was the fastest guy to do it. I am not sure about it. And the judges were impressed by my speed, but my consistency went for a toss.
I think that this, if the sweet and sour was not as sweet, I think that it would make this drink just a little bit better.
magnificent 8.
You were not only judged on the speed, but you were also judged on the quality and the consistency of your drink.
We're going to take 4 names now. And when we take those names, please step forward.
I'm gonna call
Guru.
Somewhere in my heart, I was feeling, अभी picture खत्म नहीं हुआ, बाकी है.
You, Guru, are the first person in our bottom 4. The next person in our bottom 4 is Krishnaz. The next person in our bottom 4 is Chong.
I was like not shocked, but I thought that they could have considered it that इसको पता नहीं था तो इसने ऐसा कर दिया. I was really unhappy about it.
And the next person in our bottom 4 is Roger. Roger, Guru, Krishnaz, and Chong. Tonight, only 2 of you are going home. The other 2 will stay with the team. Going by the overall parameters of the speed test, Guru and Roger, the 2 of you are safe.
I was not expecting Krishnaz and Chong to get eliminated, but I was in the bottom 4 with them, so I wanted them to get eliminated, not me.
Sadly, Krishnaz and Chong, this wonderful adventure here at the Bacardi Music CD Legacy Competition has come to an end for the 2 of you.
I gave it my best shot out there, and okay, I didn't make it this year, but next year I'm definitely coming bang on.
As for the rest of you, tomorrow is just another day. Get some rest. Timmy and I will see you soon. Good night.
Thank you. Today, let me show you how to make your sugar just a little bit more interesting. So you get caster sugar, get dried mint. And then strain it, mint-flavored sugar. This will make all your cocktails at home a whole lot more interesting.
I'd like for you to leave the Legacy home and go out and explore a little bit of Goa. Speak to a few people, speak to a few chefs, and see if you can come up with a perfect pairing for your Legacy drink. Guys, this competition of food pairing will be judged by 3 judges.
You sure that's smoke?
Carpaccio, because we have not got the chance.
Are you sure it's smoked?
I'm going to call out 3 names. These 3 bartenders are in our bottom 3.